Okay, greetings, Starfighters. Okay, so the original plan was to go ahead and do the first mission in Awakening, which is later in the game from where I'm currently at on the Perth Amboy Let's Play, just so I could get the Elachi Bridge Officer for my ship. And because that is quite possibly the most graphics-intensive mission in the game, by the way, sorry if my voice sounds a little off, I'm still kind of sick, but I'll get to that in a moment. And if the video just didn't look right, then I would do I would just not post that video and then skip ahead to the next mission in the Romulan Mystery Arc, unless my shuttle wasn't completely ready yet. And then I would do another, like a one-off video with one of my other ships. I had a poll on my Twitter, and the winner was the ship you're looking at right now, the U.S.S. B. Arthur. There's my captain, an Andorian named Janelle Ephraim. There's her landing party. You can't tell because one of them is obscured, but this... Actually, all of the bridge crew... This is an all-female bridge crew, by the way. So the reason I'm doing this now, a little earlier than I expected to, is because I mentioned that I was going to do this in the comments for a podcast that I'm a regular listener to called The 2 Gay Geeks. There'll be a link in the show notes. Hosted by my friends Ben and Keith. And they mentioned that they were really looking forward to this one. Only the way Ben said it, he sort of implied that this was going to be the next video, even though that wasn't a certainty. So, here I am, my throat's still not at 100%, and my nose dripping, wanting to get this out earlier than planned, for Ben and Keith's sake, so if I sound awful, it's your fault, guys. Okay, I tease. Somewhat. Okay, so yes, anyway, here we are, the U.S.S. B. Arthur, a Geneva-class Science Command battlecruiser, and I named it that because B. Arthur is awesome. I will brook no argument. If you say anything negative about B. Arthur in the comments, it will be deleted. Okay, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to show off a little bit here, more than I usually do anyway. I think I did a little bit of it with the Perth Amboy, but I mentioned it's an all-female bridge crew. Here they are. Not going to go too much into the lines about, that's... Okay, there. Sorry, that had her old... I had to rename this character for reasons I'm not going to get into. But, this is the first officer. Not sure why she's all the way down here. I guess because she's not on the landing party. But okay, so the name there, that is actually a reference. You see the names of 3 singers in there. Janice Ian Curtis, and Curtis Mayfield. That refers specifically to a song by the band Butthole Surfers. Best known for their one-hit wonder Pepper. This is for a song called Dracula from Houston. And there's a line in the song that goes, Janice Ian, Curtis Mayfield, Leslie Gore, Vidal Sassoon. How you think the tickets say? How you think they'll take it when they hear it on the moon? And my video just got hit with a copyright flag. Anyway, yeah, so that's a reference to. That is a pretty obscure song. I think only either fans of the band or people who bought the Scrubs soundtrack know that song. I'm more in the latter category. Not that I don't like the band. It's just I never ever really did any deep dives into their stuff here. This is one of the few ships I have bought in this game where I actually just kind of kept one of the randomly generated names instead of using one of my own, just because I think it is quite possible that Schenectady, New York has just one of the most fun city names in the country to say. Schenectady. And yes, that is, in fact, a Delta Flyer. Fitting, as this month marks the 25th anniversary of Star Trek Voyager. Okay, but yeah, okay, like I say, so we have our captain, Andorian named Janelle Ephraim. We already saw Janice. We have a randomly generated alien. looking back, I kind of wish I'd tried to make her look like my Dragon Age Inquisition character, because there are some features they offer that aren't entirely... I mean, they're fairly close to how the Kunari look, roughly. I mean, if you squint a little bit. I do kind of wish I'd made her look like that. We have our Bullion, Asarian, Cardassian, Trill, Rigelian, Ferengi, Tellarite, and Vulcan. And, yeah, all women. Okay. So, I'm going to edit out the housekeeping I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do two TFO missions with this ship, and I think you'll see why I chose the two I did when we get to them. And, I started the housekeeping before I was finished talking. That was very stupid. Okay, I'll stop talking now. When you hear my voice again, it means that stuff's about to start. Oh, wow, ready to start already. Okay, yes, I'm back. Okay, we're doing the Romulan Imperial Minefield Task Force mission today. Those of you who play the game can already see where I'm going with this, but for those of you who don't, you'll understand why this is one of the two we're doing today. Gotta wait for it to start while I'm at it. It hasn't started yet. Do any of my weapons here do anti-proton damage? The ones on the ship specifically? I don't think they do. Disruptor, plasma. Well, that one does. The 360 one does anti-proton too. Neat. I might be able to get the achievement with this ship today. I'm not going to record the whole thing because that would take forever. But also, why does this stupid chat keep opening? You know, sometimes these things start right away. When you click accept, other times you gotta wait a while. Like that one. Ooh. Got a Apex Warbird with us.
Our intelligence services have discovered an Imperial Romulan operation to take over the mining facilities in this remote area of space. They're using these asteroid mines to collect materials for constructing more warbirds. We need to rescue the transport ships by breaking through the Romulan forces, destroying their minefields, and liberating the processing centers.
R.I.P. here in Eisenberg. Okay, looks like we have a Gemidar attack ship and a Starfleet temporal cruiser with us on this one, as well as another ship another class I don't quite recognize. It's doing that thing again. There we go. The downside of having only one weapon on the ship that does anti-proton damage is that one at the bottom there might take a while. If I don't manage to get it in the two TFOs I'm doing today, I won't... No, maybe I will show it off. What the hell? I mean, this is a one-off video. This is the only video I'm planning to do with this ship, so I suppose if it's a little longer than usual, that's no big deal. Hopefully y'all wouldn't hold it against me. Sorry, my desk setup makes flying this thing a little awkward because I'm constantly trying to maneuver the ship without bumping into the pop filter. further. Shut up. Okay, so while the other guys are finishing off this section here, in case anyone's wondering why the hull looks the way it does, that's actually because a vanity shield here, specifically the Delta Alliance referring, of course, to the Delta Quadrant, again, appropriate, 25th anniversary of Voyager this month. Okay, I'm not sure that's exactly how it's supposed to look, but how the game looks on my computer and how often it looks in a lot of the YouTube videos I watch aren't always similar, so... people who play this game on better rigs than I have, does the Delta Alliance shield generally look like that? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. I like the...
The job isn't over yet. The enemy has disabled nearby mining facilities. Each facility will need several repairs to restore complete functionality. The local system relies on these resources for survival.
Alrighty. And... okay, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay, good. My shuttle fighters came with me. Like I said, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't have to do that. Hadn't been focusing on one of my allies, it might have been able to fuck me up. Ooh! Took out a lot of my shuttles, though, so, got a little cocky there. My fault. Okay, here we go. Let's do some... that comes from the Discovery Legends thing. It's in some context.
Alpha is back online.
Booyah. Oh, it looks like someone is... yeah, someone on this crew has the Beacon of Kalis thing. Some of my ships have that. This one doesn't, but... the summoning one I have here is for Delta Alliance reinforcement beacons, which it basically summons 3 of those sort of defiant variants that you can get in this game, all of which I think are kind of ugly, to be honest. I much prefer the original Defiant, or as SF Debris famously called it, the U.S.S. Ben Sisko's motherfucking pimp hand.
Facility Beta is safe.
Oh. Alrighty. And I am going to use that Delta thing later, but if you've played the game before, you know what I'm saving it for. And if you don't, well, I imagine you'll still know it when you see it. Stop here, so I'm going to be facing in the direction that I'll need to go when it comes time to do the thing.
Volcano will probably try to blockade the orbital processing plant. In order to protect the civilians in this system, we must regain control of the plant. Destroy the Volcano if necessary, and free those civilians.
Yeah, if necessary. It's a freaking dreadnought. Of course we're going to have to. Well, if you've seen Star Trek Nemesis, you kind of know what we're up against here now. Yep. And now you know why I'm hitting that button. I'll also go ahead and drop my tachyon pulse platform here, too. It's a good idea to try and hit this thing with as many damage over time effects as possible. It reduces the likelihood of it doing, well, that before you completely destroy it. Oh, don't worry. It'll be back. Whoop, yeah, and do not want to be in that cone. Again, if you've seen Star Trek Nemesis, you know why. The Ron radiation will basically turn you into ash.
Excellent! The area is secure and we restore peace in the system. I'll mention your efforts in my official report. Chimera out.
Alright. Oh, hey, there's still a turret to take care of. And everybody else bailed. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, it's blow up now. Oh, no. It is not blown up now. Let me go ahead and take care of this here before I split. Not like I need the XP or anything. I just... I'm a little bit of a completionist. Oh, hey. Look at that. My attack shuttles are picking at it here. But, and kaboom! Alright. Okay, so here we are. This is what this thing looks like on the that's Mass Effect. Well, anyway, oh shit, I'm doing the housekeeping stuff while I'm talking again. I keep saying I'm not going to do that, and then I go and do that. Alright, well, okay, so that takes care of that one. One of the TFOs I wanted to do today. And the other one, I imagine a lot of you already guessed what the other one was going to be before I even selected it. This one might actually take a little longer here, so I'll do some... I'll take care of a little more housekeeping stuff while I'm waiting for that. Next time you hear my voice, it'll have probably already, the mission will have just about started. Okay, a thought occurs to me. Yeah, I'm still waiting for it to actually come up. Let's have a look at the bridge. Yeah, we haven't done that with one of these ships yet. There we go. Oh. This basically kind of looks like the TNG bridge, only supersized, and, wow, that's a lot of silver. I'd forgotten that I actually chose this. What is the purpose of that thing on the floor there? I don't really get it. Which one of these is the ready room? Not that, obviously. There we go. That's... Ooh! Yeah, I haven't been up here in so long. Let's set up some trophies here. This could be fun. Let's see, ships. Prometheus. I had a Prometheus class ship with this character for a long while called the Amaterasu. Let's go ahead and put that up there. Shelf 2. Do I have any? Metreon gas? Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get a cool shot of her in the chair. Oh, come on, it usually gives me the option to sit in the chair. What the hell, man? Wake. That was unintentional. And what the hell? Don't recall. Why the hell did... Why did the dive make her place a mine? I don't get it. Well, you know what? Fuck it. If it's not gonna let me sit in the chair, I'm not gonna stay in here. Look, I don't know why it does that either. The transport effect to go back to the outside. I don't know. It seems silly to me, but whatever. And another fade cut, and yeah, you can see what I'm doing here. God, this is taking forever for this TFO to come up. God. At least we get this. We're gonna get this cool shot. And I think I just got hit with another copyright flag because YouTube bots suck. Station. so long? It's not letting me invite anyone to a task force operation. God damn it. Come on, come in. Come in. Come in. Why is this taking so long? God. And of course, the iconic wormhole. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Do, 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 do. So, I'm curious. For those of you watching this video who've never played the game before, what do you think of this design? What do you think of the Geneva class here? Get that out of the way. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I like it, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have spent so much time in-game earning in-game currency to buy the damn thing. But, yeah. It's sort of vaguely reminiscent of the Excelsior class. It's sort of like a souped-up version of the Excelsior, a little bit. I'm sure I'm not the only one who sees it, right? Okay. Okay, I'm really sorry that this is taking so long, guys. I don't know why this is taking so long. God. Watch with my luck, I'll get it like as soon as I...
Does anyone need training?
Oh, no, okay. Oh, looks like your position. Well, taking care of this thing on the, mission, whatever.
Personal log, Admiral Lita. Our temporal visitors have given us quite a few gifts. At first, my engineers were pessimistic about understanding future technology. A few trips to the agony booth have cured them of their misgivings. Our benefactors have come from our far future to ensure that their world comes to pass. For that to happen, we must defeat the Iconians, and our descendants have given us the weapons to do so. Of course, as Admiral in command of the fleet's flagship, I must insist on the first set of upgrades. Once the Enterprise has the power to dominate the fleet, I can give new weapons to my subordinates, but only to those who prove their loyalty.
Okay, and, takes care of that. Yeah. Get a little ups. Ups. Alright. Come on. Swarm mission. This is going to be a boring ass video at this rate. Don't worry, believe me, I am definitely cutting out a lot of the long ass gaps here. This is just... yeesh. There we go. God, I thought this was never gonna... Alright, hopefully we won't have to wait too long for it to actually start. Just randomly occurred to me to check. Oh, of course. So.
The Herc are about to overrun this planet, and time is a factor. Several Jem'Hadar ships have been disabled by the Herc. Give them a power boost to bring them back online. Be wary. Herc scouts are searching the system for easy prey. Work quickly. The main Herc force will be here soon.
Okay. And, I'm just gonna check to see if I have a reroll token. I do. I'm going to use one. Okay. But yeah, now you know, you probably already guessed this was going to happen, but yeah. Yeah, last year was not great for Trek fans, that's for sure. Calling these guys in early so I can maybe reactivate some of these damaged Jem'Hadar ships here. Oh, ouch, already taken a beating. Okay. God damn. Ah, damn it. Come on. Come on. Ah. Come on, Sheebus. We got like one more to go here. There we go. By the way, that specific type of Klingon ship,
Well done.
I have one of those.
The Jem'Hadar will help you deal with the Herc. You'll want to bring the defense satellites back online now. They'll make a difference when the main force arrives.
Yeah, R.I.P. Renee Arbishnoir. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was saying. I have one of those, one of my KDF characters, specifically my Pharassin named Kurita. Thank you, Amanda Hagen, for that pronunciation.
Satellite is back online.
Those tractor mines really do come in handy for this mission. You have no idea. No, no. Didn't do that last one up themselves. Good
The
call.
last one.
Oh, shit. Sorry, didn't mean to skip that. Just trying to get that item there, and I just... Unfortunate timing.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Yeah, oof. Considering I'm not even halfway there yet, I am definitely not going to record entirety of my effort to get that anti-proton damage in space thing there. It's just, it's going to take way too long even for a special video like this one. Yeah, I doubt anybody's going to be super disappointed about that. Oh, there's a dreadnought. Where's the dreadnought?
Dreadnought on sensors.
I always like to take on the dreadnought. Just where are... Oh, map's too damn crowded. Where's the frickin' dreadnought? Come on, man. Oh, there it is. Vedcrid Hive. Let's go, kick names and take ass, as Mantis would put it. And summon the Delta Alliance reinforcements, although, considering how low Dreadnought's health is already, that may have been unnecessary, but yeah, it's great. Booyah! Bonus points! Damage from the ships blowing up only affects us and not the refugee ships. Video game logic, yeah, but whatever.
Get over there. All lanes will be utilized now. Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
seems to be the max I can usually get with these refugee ships. I don't know if it's even possible to do. Wait, nope. 20, right. 18's the number that just sticks out for me because that's the number I usually get when I do these. When I do this one.
Get over there.
Still got,
That's everyone. We did what we could. Hopefully the Herc swarm will focus their next strikes on an uninhabited world.
right. Okay, so there you go, your special one-off episode featuring the U.S.S. B. Arthur. I hope you've enjoyed it, everyone. And, this is certainly a very Star Trek-y month we're looking at here, January 2020. I have no idea why I did that. Okay, so as I was saying before I was so loudly interrupted, this is going to be a very Star Trek-y month. Picard starts. This is the 25th anniversary of Voyager. And, that's actually the only things that immediately come to mind. I think they're holding off on Season 3 of Discovery until Picard is completely out. I could be remembering wrong. Anywho... yeah, like I said, this is it for the special one-off video of the U.S.S. B. Arthur. I'm going to keep on going, trying to get that anti-proton damage endeavor here. Yeah, and I didn't cough too much during recording. That's certainly a nice bonus. So, yeah, Ben and Keith, I hope you liked your good look at the USS B. Arthur. I know you wanted to see it. Not sure why Keith thought the ship would look like her hair. There's not that level of customization in this game. But, yeah, alright. I'm not sure... No, I was gonna blame me not having an outro on me being sick, but let's face it, when have I ever had a good outro?